Shalom, shalom, peace and blessings. What's the word, y'all? Yes, sir. Chosen. I am back. I'm back in the building. Before a quick little video, man. I was just thinking about something as I'm on my break at work right now, whatever. I was thinking about this. I wanted to be a real quick one, I don't want it to be too long, because I was talking to my brother actually. I was talking to him about this, and we was talking about just demoing about how the world is nowadays, how people they just walking their own way, and how certain people not gonna make the first resurrection, how certain people that's not gonna be here with God when he comes. There's not gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be actually sealed with the mark of God. It's gonna be a lot that's sealed with the mark of death. They're gonna be willing to walk that way. They're gonna be willing to compromise their faith, compromise what they believe in, and just follow the ways of the world and traditions. But I was just talking to him about about our family and whatever, and how they try to teach us all these pagan rooted traditions, and how these man-made traditions, and how they taught them, okay, what's this cool because that's how you was taught, that's what you know. But this is one thing I told him, and he asked me, like, how would you know? Because I told him, like, I know for sure that God tried to show my people, God tried to show my family the real ways. God tried to reveal himself to them in so many ways, because God would not let you go down the road to destruction. He would not let you go down the road to where your soul will be damned in eternal fire for the rest of your life. He would not let you go down that road without giving you a way to come back to him, the right way to come back to him. And he said, how would you know that? How would you know that they was trying to come into the truth? How would you know that God tried to show them the truth? I said, man, just look at us, bro. Look at what we doing now. Look at how everything we try to get told. Look at how we was being led astray. But then God sent certain people our way, sent certain messengers, sent certain prophets, apostles our way to let us know, like, this is what's right. I know what you was told, but this is what's right. Get in the Bible, do your research, read for yourself to let these people are telling the truth. So this is one thing I must say to people, and I must tell the world. If you really sincere about getting right with God, if you really sincere about doing the things that God wants you to do, and you really want to walk the righteous ways and obey these laws, statutes, commandments, and these dietary laws, God gonna show you. God not gonna put you in no place where you're gonna be messed up or you be confused, because God is not the author of confusion. He would never lead you somewhere where you can't make a way for yourself. He would never lead you somewhere where you always thinking or wondering about, okay, is this you or not? He would never leave you somewhere where you always have to second guess yourself or try to use your own theology about what is and what's not. God gonna show you the true way. Now, this is one thing I also had to tell my brother. Now, God comes to a lot of people. God comes to us all the time and lets us know, okay, this is me. This is my true way. This is the way I want you to walk. This is what I told you. This is the true way I told you to walk. This is what I told you not to do. This is what I told you to do. But so many people are caught up in their own ways and what man tradition said. They will not step outside their circle to go into their own Bible and read for themselves. And then you got them ones also that will step outside their circle, go to their Bible, read these laws, statutes, and commandments, read exactly what someone just told you, and still follow the ways. And still follow what the world follows. But those are the people that will be turned over to a reprobated mind, meaning you will be comfortable with sin. You will be comfortable with folly. You'll be comfortable with the things of the world. God would never force you to come to him. Sure, he knows your ways. Sure, he knows your story before it ends, but you can write your own story. You can choose your own path, You can choose whichever way you want to go. God's not going to force you to be with him, but he's showing you the way. He's showing you, like, okay, well, I'm giving it to you. This is it right here. You want to know me. You want to know my true ways. You want to know what I tell you to do. Here, there you go. I got you. But it's so much at times. It's so right in your face. It's so complex. It's so be like, what? You would never think it's that, because so many people think it's what these churches tell you, what these pastors tell you, what these other people tell you. Man, no. If anybody tell you anything and you always confused about it, go to the Bible. If the Lord came to you and told you something about anything, go to that Bible and read it. That's how you know it's the Lord. And it come out to be true, that's how you know it's from the Lord. Trust me. About religion, food, people, marriage, the true walks of Christ, anything that you might be second guessing, anything that your pastor might told you about these pagan holidays, about anything what it might be, go to that word. One thing I will always tell the people, and y'all must remember this, if you really want to be right with God, God gonna put the right person, people in your life to bring you into that truth. But are you willing? Are you willing to give up the world? Are you willing to deny yourself? Are you willing to do the things that the Lord is asking you to do? Even if it compromises you to lose everything that you have. Family, friends, your children, your job, your house, anything, whatever it is, count the cost. Are you willing to lose it all just to follow him? These things you gotta think about, because most people are not willing to do that. Because most people, that's why they know the truth, but they're gonna be like, oh, well, I gotta lose these friends. I can't hang around with these people no more. I can't go to these places no more. I can't eat this food no more. No, but you want the truth. But you want to follow God, right? You want to do what the Lord tell you to do. There it goes, right in front of you. My sheep hear my voice, and a stranger they will not follow. Why are you following strangers if you're a child of God? Everybody can say they're a child of God, but you following the false teachings and you following what the world tell you to do. You're not being set apart. You're not denying yourself. You're not doing none of that. So why call yourself a child of God? God gonna give you what you need. God gonna give you what you asking for. Accept it. Just because it goes against your program, go to the Bible if you don't believe it. And once that Bible show you, believe it. But you got your own choice. Choose wisely. I say choose God. And when he's coming to you and telling you exactly what you need to do, accept it. God will never leave you in the dark. God will never leave you where you will not know who he is. God will always reveal himself to you. You just have to accept it and walk accordingly. So yes sir, man, that's just a little quick video for y'all, man. Let y'all know, man. For the one that's walking in darkness, man, for the one that's still unsure, for the one that really don't know, for real, God will always reveal himself to you. God will always bring you into the truth. Different people will come into your life to let you know these certain type of things. Like I said, about the holidays, religions, about the first resurrection, about the second death, the third death, about the tribulation, about whatever it is that you're confused about, or whatever it is that your pastor told you about. Stop being so hard-hearted. Stop being so hard-hearted. Stop being so stiff-necked. Stop being all these things that you gotta turn your face up to something different from what you was taught. Because that something different from what you was taught might be what you're really looking for. Have an open ear, have an open heart to want to learn something different. Because I guarantee that one thing, that one question that you've been questioning about, and that answer that you really been looking for, I guarantee God gonna give it to you. But you gotta be willing to accept it. God will never leave you in confusion. Trust and believe that. God will reveal himself to you at all costs to save your soul, to make sure you make that first resurrection. God will always reveal the truth to you. Trust and believe that. It's all love. Shalom. Peace and blessings.